in Charlotte County. I think there's only like 2 people on here that I haven't seen before. For those 2 that don't know me, I am a firefighter paramedic by trade. However, I'm also a Rodan and Fields consultant, and I am here to share some tips and tricks that I use for Instagram. Rodan and Fields is a e-commerce business. We do a lot of our stuff using social media. Although with the whole pandemic thing, people are really enjoying that face-to-face Zoom-tastic conversation as well. So like I said, this is probably gonna be a little choppy because I remembered at 11:10 when my phone banged that I had that LCPW meeting. So Instagram is super popular amongst a variety of ages. I looked up real quick, and it had said something like 59% of, there's 71% of the billion users that are active every month. So to use or to navigate Instagram is what's really going to help you get your market or your product or your service out there to maybe somebody who didn't know they needed you, your product, your solution. Okay. So is everybody on a computer? Because we can like be interactive with this one. Does everybody have an Instagram? Yeah, okay. So go to your Instagram. The first one, and actually I'll tell you what I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you 5 things. Instagram stories is really big for a lot of people because they don't have to scroll through your profile. They can just click on the button, they see what you're doing, and you can post basically anything you want on there. If you wanna be personable so people get to know you, go ahead, post your family, friends, events, and then you can also leave your business solution product in there as well. Okay, I'm going to show you how to create a solid colored backdrop. Super simple. How you're going to put multiple pictures on your story. How to copy and paste and save so you can create multiple windows or multiple pictures for your story. And something I learned recently was how to make rainbow font, which is really pretty. And then the secret of a short little thing about hashtags and what you can do to hide them so it doesn't make your picture look all yucky. It's very professional, right? Okay, so when you go to your Instagram, you're gonna see, I don't remember what they call it now, but in Facebook land, it's a wall. Facebook and Instagram are the same creators, by the way, for this. So to create your stories, you're gonna see up in the upper corner here, a camera. Click on your camera. And whatever you have in front of you, whether it's your face, mine's a painting that I have yet to put up on the wall, is gonna be on that screen. The little white button right there takes the picture, and then all these are filters that you can use to jazz up your picture, basically. There's quizzes, there's different filters you can put on. You can make your skin look glorious. It can make you look like a zombie. It's fun to play with. So right now, I'm gonna go to my home screen and I'm gonna take a picture of the screen I got in front of me. Let's see if I can take a picture of all you guys. No, can't see. Okay, so picture. Now what we're gonna do is make this a solid background so that you can put your text in there or add a picture and it looks clean. All you're gonna do is hold your finger down on the picture. Actually, you might just, I should have did a PowerPoint, guys, sorry. See that squiggly line? Select the squiggly line. And what that does is you'll have an arrow, a pen, an eraser, and whatnot. So after you select the squiggly line, hold your finger down on the screen and you'll see that it turns white. You can select whatever color you want. Like I selected yellow, hold it down, it turns the whole screen yellow. So if you wanted to brand yourself, you have a particular color and you want to make that the backdrop for all of your stuff, that's how you make the backdrop. So you might need me to go over it again, how to make it a solid color. Okay, good. So that's the first one. Super simple, like I said. Now I'm going to show you how to put multiple pictures on here. So right now for myself, Rodan Fields is having a sale where you buy your regimen. You can, for another $10, get your mini regimen. So it's good for your gym bag on the go. When we eventually start traveling again, it's great for that as well because it's TSA approved. and then you get a free sunscreen. So you're getting like $40 worth of stuff, and I want to show different aspects of that. I have my blank screen, right? I'm going to go to the letters in the upper right-hand corner. Let's see if I can make the background black so you guys can actually see it. Just smile for you all. Okay. So now you'll see the alphabet letter. You're going to click on that, and then you'll see the little cursor in the center. To add your picture, press on it, and you'll see clipboard. You can see that or not? Not on my screen. It'll say paste, it'll say clipboard. When you click on clipboard, there's this little itty bitty 3-dash thing in the corner here, 3 dots. When you click on it, click clipboard, and it'll bring up all the pictures that you have on your clipboard. So if you want to screenshot a picture that you have, you want to go through your camera roll that's already there. This is on an Android, so I don't know if it's a little different on Apple, but I can click on picture and I add the picture that I want. So I talk about my bundles. To add a second picture, I click on the letter again in the corner. I hold it down. Come on. Clipboard pops up. And I add about another picture about how our preferred customer program has had an update. So I can talk about our bundles and how awesome our customer service program is as well. And then I just send it off to my stories and it publishes. So that's number 2. Number 3 is the copy and save. Again, super easy. Let's say that you want to add, you have one picture and then you want to add text and save that picture and then add more text to that picture so it just is like a camera reel that keeps popping up. You take your picture, you hit, if you look up here, you'll see a button that's the download button. So you'll download it and it'll say processing photo saved. I'm going to type in here now, LCBW is awesome. Then I'm going to click that button again, the down arrow key, or the download. And then I'm going to type in here, I love our ladies. And then I hit the download button again. And then discard. So what will happen is when you go to add your photos to that reel, you can add one after the other so that it's just one picture after the other. You'll select multiple pictures, make sure they're in the right order. Otherwise, if they're not, it'll be all goofy and people won't understand. So 1, because it's numbered, 1, 2, 3. And then you would hit next. And Instagram will actually play it for you and you can see the different windows. And then you hit next. And then you share it to your stories. Nobody wants to look at my closet, so I won't actually share it on my Instagram. Let's see. Rainbow font. Now, I did a video on this one real quick because it's hard to do the phone backwards and show you. So let's go to gallery. I'll show you first. So I took a picture and I'm going to start typing on the ABCs on there. Now these colors, there's only like, I think it's like 10 or 12 different colors. So it's pretty generic. If I wanted to add some pizzazz to my font, I'm gonna highlight the word, pick the color I want, highlight the word, pick the color, and then I'm going to drag my finger across this wheel and across the top at the same time, so you need to be a little handy, but it creates the rainbow font. That one takes practice. So I'll show you one more time. Take the picture, write your letters, or write whatever verbiage you want. Click whatever color you want it to be down at below in here. Once you select your color, you're going to hold down that font color and you'll get the wheel to pop up, or the spectrum, and then you're just going to drag it across as you drag across the colors and you create rainbow font. And last but not least, about hashtags. In your Instagram stories, you can put up to 30 hashtags, but having that many hashtags can kind of look unprofessional and chunky on your photos. So what I do is, let's see, my little girl, she turns 1 tomorrow. I'm sorry, the 24th. Today's the 22nd. I turn 37 tomorrow. She turns 1 on the 24th. So I'm going to go into my Instagram. I'm going to take a picture of you guys. So there's my picture. I'm going to, now I save all my hashtags. I use a a website called flick.tech, and I do pay for it, although I'm running the 7-day free trial again under a different email. And I'm getting all my hashtags that are popular and have a wide variety of them. Some that are thousands of hits, and others that are only a couple hundred. And that way you have a broad spectrum of what people are searching for. So I go into my notes and I highlight what I want. So if I want my business, sorry, you can't see that. So I highlight all my business hashtags. I copy them. I go over to my picture. If you click on the screen, your text will pop up. Now that looks chunky and kind of distracting. Even if you minimize it, it looks distracting in the picture, right? You can minimize your hashtags really small. You can pick let's see if I can pick a GIF. Okay, so anything that's cute or pertains to what you're posting about, and you can hide it underneath there. So now you have a sticker basically that's hiding all your hashtags. People can still find what you're talking about, whether it's personal life, your business, your solution, your product, and it gets out there, but they don't exactly know kind of how it got there. So that's my 5 quick tips for Instagram. If that wasn't clear, let me know. I'll happily try to explain it again for you guys. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.